The 2nd Chemical Battalion was organized in 1917, and it's the senior unit of the U.S. Army Chemical Corps. Today's chemical soldiers go into the heart of any attack that uses chemical, biological, or nuclear weapons. They identify the threat, they pin down its location and its effect, and they provide tactical information for battlefield commanders. But the Red Dragons go back much further, to World War I, when they were the First Gas Regiment, and they were the only unit that has ever deployed offensive chemical weapons for the United States of America. They used gas cylinders and projectors that could deliver gas bombs more than 1,000 yards to surprise an unprepared enemy. 75 lost their lives in action. In World War II, the Red Dragons were on the battlefields of Europe. Their primary role was close support of infantry using the heavy 4.2-inch chemical mortar. This was the source of their unit logo, Flammis Vincimus, meaning "we conquer with fire." They destroyed enemy positions and provided smoke to cover friendly troop movements. The Red Dragons participated in 3 amphibious invasions and 1 glider assault. They helped liberate the Dachau concentration camp and served 510 days in combat. They served so well with the 4.2-inch mortar that it became the standard U.S. heavy support weapon for more than 50 years. 62 died in combat. The Red Dragons were sent into the Korean War in 1950 and served 1,007 days in continuous combat. They were never relieved or placed in reserve. Their 4.2 mortar positions were frequently overrun by North Koreans and Chinese, and fire missions were completed while the gunners were being hit with rifle and machine gun fire. The Korean winters got as cold as 47 below zero, but the mortar crews were always ready to fire for Allied troops that needed high explosive support. They established a reputation for instant, accurate fire on enemy positions, no matter how well hidden or fortified. 61 were killed or missing in action. After Korea, the unit trained with 5.5-inch rockets. Then, after 40 years as a combat unit, they became a smoke generator battalion. They used tracked smoke generator vehicles to travel with armored units and provide smoke for river crossings, to mass preparation for attacks, and to disrupt enemy fire. In Operation Desert Storm, they lived in their vehicles in the desert for 5 months before racing through Iraq with armored units to cut off the Iraqi army. During the liberation of Iraq in 2003, the battalion provided more smoke support and carried out reconnaissance against chemical weapons, ensuring a safe path for the advancing Americans. One sergeant said, "The first vehicle to go into Baghdad airport was a chemical recon vehicle from our unit, because the others don't go there until I say it's safe to go there." When chemical weapons were not found, the battalion remained almost continuously deployed for 11 years, serving all kinds of non-chemical missions, including transport, guarding of bridges and other points, and infantry patrols. Today, the Red Dragons remain prepared to deploy overseas to face chemical, biological, and nuclear threats close up. At home, they're prepared to enter unsafe areas to locate and rescue civilians after an attack, and to carry out mass decontamination of affected populations anywhere in the homeland. Their battalion colors carry 30 battle streamers and a coronet that is the only one in the Corps, signifying 4 wars and 5 unit citations. For 100 years, the 2nd Chemical Battalion has lived up to its motto, second to none.